Information out of Chicago. The front office is actively monitoring the potential acquisition of a superstar pass rusher from Las Vegas. Evaluation is advanced, weighing draft capital against immediate defensive impact. Subscribe and like as we break down this report on a potential blockbuster and internal contract priorities for a key offensive lineman.
Sources close to the situation in Chicago indicate that the Bears front office is currently engaged in a deep dive evaluation regarding a potential acquisition of Las Vegas Raiders superstar pass rusher Maxx Crosby. This isn't just a matter of interest. General Manager Ryan Poles is actively running the numbers to determine the precise valuation of such a move. The internal discussions at Halas Hall are centered on a cost-benefit analysis involving significant draft capital and the long-term salary cap implications of absorbing a contract of Crosby's magnitude. We know that Ryan Poles has not been shy about aggressive moves to bolster the defensive line, evidenced by the mid-season trade for Montez Sweat that transformed this unit a year ago. The logic here is straightforward. Pairing a relentless force like Crosby opposite Sweat would theoretically give Chicago one of the most formidable pass-rushing duos in the NFL, effectively shortening the clock for opposing quarterbacks in the NFC North. However, the holdup and the current focus of this evaluation is the asset cost. The Raiders, should they even entertain a trade, would command a premium package, likely starting with a first-round pick and additional mid-round compensation. The Bears are weighing whether that expenditure aligns with their current roster construction timeline or if those assets are better utilized to continue building through the draft. It is a calculated risk assessment. Poles is looking at the market landscape to see if the price point for Crosby dips into a range where the Bears can strike without compromising their future flexibility. This is a front office that operates on value, not impulse. They are measuring the immediate impact of a veteran superstar against the sustainable growth of a younger roster. As this situation develops, the focus isn't just on whether they want the player. Everyone wants a player like Crosby, but specifically on whether the trade value aligns with the Bears' strict internal metrics for roster building. But while the possibility of bringing in an outsider like Crosby dominates the headlines, there is an equally critical process happening regarding the talent already inside the building. Don't go anywhere, because we are about to break down the Bears' immediate priority list for contract extensions that you need to hear about right now.
Shifting gears to internal roster management, the Bears are moving quickly to solidify their core before the chaos of the offseason market truly begins. We are hearing that the front office has finalized a priority list for contract extensions, aiming to lock up key contributors before they have a chance to test free agency or see their market value inflate. At the very top of the conversation regarding these internal moves is offensive lineman Tevin Jenkins. Securing the interior of that offensive line is paramount for the development of Caleb Williams, and the organization views retaining homegrown talent as a critical signal to the locker room. Ryan Poles has established a clear precedent here. If you perform and buy into the culture, you get rewarded, just as we saw with Cole Kmet and Jalen Johnson previously. The strategy is to establish these deals now, setting the financial baseline for the team before the salary cap landscape shifts in March. By identifying these priorities early, the Bears are attempting to avoid bidding wars. The focus is on players who have outperformed their rookie deals and are entering the prime of their careers. Negotiations are expected to heat up in the coming weeks as the team looks to allocate their substantial cap space efficiently. It is a balancing act. Every dollar committed to an extension like Jenkins is a dollar that factors into the equation for external acquisitions. This proactive approach suggests the Bears are confident in the foundation they have built and are now transitioning from a pure rebuild phase into a retention and contention phase. They want continuity, particularly on the offensive side of the ball, to ensure their young quarterback has a stable environment in year two. So between evaluating a blockbuster trade for Maxx Crosby and locking down their own rising stars, this front office is signaling that the window to compete is opening now. I want to hear from you. Should the Bears prioritize trading draft picks for a proven star like Crosby, or should the focus remain entirely on extending their own drafted talent? Let us know your thoughts. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated with these developing stories as we track every move from Halas Hall. I'm signing off for now, but stay locked in for more updates coming soon.